magtuko sa atong malalo ang Vice Presidente. One of the strongest leaders in the country today, and a very dynamic Vice President and Secretary of the Department of Education. I know everybody is excited to have her today. Atong nawatin sa Kasipag Palakpak, Vice President Secretary our feelings now that we are being praised by knowledge and our Vice President. There have been lots of activities we would have wanted her to join us. And because we know and deeply understand how busy she is as a Vice President and Secretary, finally we have her today for this event. Okay, humong siya na maayong yun arte, hindi ka kunin mo, kaya umabala daw na nagbitan. My very good friend, Assistant Secretary Arturo, can always relate to activities like this because prior to her being Assistant Secretary, she has been one of the longest running directors in the Department of Education. Our working and leading Governor of Visayas Occidental, our favorite Governor Henry S. Rubinan, who has always put education in his top priority governance agenda. Thank you very much, Bob. I know that you volunteered for this hosting, and for other politicians who would like to take responsibility, it's different. As a matter of fact, we already have paid for the hosting of Paralong Pambansa in 2026. Pinaaral sa mga kamot sa Paralong buwan. We will hope and pray that we'll be able to get it. After 64 years, that Visayas Occidental hosted Paralong Pambansa. At in full force ang atong mga board members, ang atong mga mayor, ang atong mayor na bilang sa Tubela, 100% backed up by all the municipal and city mayors of Visayas Occidental. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to miss giving special mention to the very generous and partner of the First District of Visayas Occidental, our very good friend, the indefatigable Congressman Jason Almonte. ART Eric Martin, our 14th Schools Division Superintendent, to mention Ronaldo Manuel, hosting this event. Our Assistant Superintendents, 15 of them, of course, Lorena Serrano is hosting. At atong mga barangay local government units, school administrators and education leaders, facilitators, judges, coaches, teachers, parents, but most of all, ang mga bata mauibida sa Regional Festival of our learning. There is so much to learn in the classroom. In our increase of contact time, our students learn from our teachers. But the great learnings inside the classroom have to be translated into actions when they go out for life. There are lessons that cannot be learned inside the classroom. They really have to go out, experience it for life. And Festival of Talents is a platform where our students, as a culminating activity of what they learn every day, plus the desirable values that they will earn in activities like this. The value of comradeship, the value of sportsmanship, especially that this is a competition, but we always emphasize to them that there are only two things to happen in this competition. That's winning and learning. The celebration of the 2024 Regional Festival of Talents with a theme, Galing Talino at husay ng mga batang makabansa sa diwa ng mga hika is a meaningful preservation of every aspect of our country's culture on a massive scale as we select our official student representatives for the National Festival of Talent in July to be done in the city of Cebu. Through this regional event, we will be able to reaffirm our commitment to continue the delivery of quality basic education no matter the challenges of the new learning landscape, and celebrate the richness of our country's culture, various dances, literature, and poetry in various alternative and creative delivery modes, and even afford our students the opportunity to strengthen their competencies internationally as they engage themselves in foreign language exposition. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 RFOP is a remarkable testimony of our being matatag, which I will encapsulate in three things: resilience, triumph, and commitment. Notwithstanding the insurmountable challenges of the learning landscape brought about by the pandemic and education emergencies, not to mention the challenging hot weather conditions and the countless negative issues and publicities that hurtled against the Department of Education, we have remained resilient. As a resilient organization, we demonstrated as well authenticity in accepting our vulnerabilities. Nobody is perfect. There's not an organization that is perfect. But then, we do not allow our imperfections and failures to hinder us and enable us to embrace our matatag battle cry. Magsang mga bata, batang mga bansa. And finally, we demonstrated flexibility in streamlining our basic education development plans and recalibrating our matatag curriculum. In this festival of talents, what are at stake, if you allow me to talk a little bit, we will be bringing our students to showcase their skills, talents, attitudes, and even values through number one, Tech Olympics, which is a category for our Tech-Allied subject students. We will also showcase Sining Kaghana for our students in music and arts. We will have population development for social studies. We will even have readathon for our language subjects, English and Filipino. Lingo Stars for special program in foreign language. Our Musabaka for our allied program. Our SNET or Special Needs Education Program. STEM Basic for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. Ladies and gentlemen, amidst the quagmire of the pandemic, we stood our ground, pursued the continuity of quality education. And with that, friends, I would like to thank you all for coming over in creating a lasting celebration, memories for our students to become the better versions of them as they go back and model this to the other students who are left behind for not being able to compete at the regional level. Bonus lang po ito. The real McCoy of the Festival of Talents is being able to engage every single student in the classroom. And we're not just concerned about those reaching the levels of competition. Marami po salamat sa inyong lahat, and may this RFOP be a greater success for our students to achieve the values, skills, attitudes, to model that indeed they are worthy of our backup. Maraming salamat!
Ladies and gentlemen, our Arturo will begin their inaugurating opening of the 2024 Regional Festival of Talents.
In my humble capacity as the Regional Director of DEP and Northern Mindanao Region 10, I declare the Regional Festival of Talents 2024 here in Tudela Province of Misamis Occidental. Today, April 11, 2024,